Hi, this is Arthur Carmazzi, best-selling author and currently ranked as one of the world's top 10 thought leaders in organizational culture and leadership. And welcome to the Experts MBA. Today we are going to be talking about how to transition into consulting from training. And why do we want to do this? Well, basically, this is what is called afterwork, so that you can leverage laterally what you have been giving and delivering to people so that they can actually implement and, well, basically get better results, because that's your job, is not a trainer, but a person who provides results, right? And if you can actually show that, they're going to give you more money, and that's the goal when you are providing real value and, well, getting real value in return. Okay, so one of the things we're going to do is we're going to connect with an adhesive concept. What does that mean? Well, that basically means that it's a concept that no matter what you are training, more or less, okay, that it actually deals with that same thing. It connects everything to the implementation of that thing. Now, one of the things that we do is we deal with the brain's ambiguity relief processes, okay? So the brain's ambiguity relief process is basically how your brain gets clarity, makes decisions, communicates, connects, basically processes the world around it, and of course how all of that clarity is related and translated into action. All right? So, anytime, even if you're doing project management, of course that's important. If you're doing even if you're doing computer programming, understanding how people work, especially if you're building a program for people, is important. If you are doing customer service, if you're doing leadership, pretty much any human-related discipline requires you to actually communicate with people and make decisions. And this is important. So this is one concept, the brain's ambiguity relief process. So that's what we use. And in our case, we've actually developed an entire system, okay, that basically allows us to show how important it is, because that's the next step. You gotta be able to show how important all this stuff is. Using ambiguity relief processes or understanding ambiguity relief processes are going to help your participants to really do things. Okay, so you got to show them how this is all going to really improve the benefits that they're going to be getting from the rest of the training. But then, okay, because you got to show them, they're in the training, right? So you got to show them how this is all going to benefit them on a big way after they leave the training. But then you got to hit them with a brick, because then you got to tell them, hey, most of the time, people that get in training are very excited, but then they go back, and the people around you, well, they just don't get you. They don't understand what you've been learning. They don't understand the importance. They're busy, and, well, they're not really that interested, quite honestly. And so, therefore, implementing the things that you've learned are often difficult. So here you've built these people up. You've made them feel like, wow, all I need to do is make this, is implement this at work, and then you tell them it's going to be tough. But there's a solution, because that's where you're going to make the money, right? So then we want to show these people how they actually can get all of the implementation and get all of the benefits of what they have learned and expand it across their entire teams and actually get the results of awesome communication, better decision making, the ability to connect people and make them cohesive and understand each other and reduce conflict and all of this super cool stuff. And you do that in such a way by, our trainers, our directive communication colored brain certified trainers, what they do is they use the colored brain system. And this is what they use in order to connect to the next level, right? And in this particular case, the system is only about $20 per person. Now, why is that important? Well, first of all, you have managers usually or supervisors inside of a class, not the HR people, not the ones that are going to give you more training. Okay, they may be there, but at the end of the day, that takes a lot more effort, a lot more stuff. But the managers usually can decide to go ahead and spend $20 per person or less than $20 per person on their own because they have their own budgets. So that's why it's important. And even if you've got, let's say, for example, like our trainers use the CBCI, less than $20 per person. And so even if you're just using that, let's say you got 20 managers in one room. Let's say 60% of them go ahead and say, yes, we want to do this because we want to implement this. We want to have our lives easier. We want to really be able to impact the organization and the team. Then let's say each of them have a team of 50. If you actually multiply that, that means that if 12 out of 20 managers say yes, and each of them have a team of 50, that means that you've made $8,400, and our guys, all they have to do is just kind of do some stuff on the back end and kind of, send it to people automatically because the system does it, and that's it. Okay, for an extra $8,400 is not bad. So the games and everything else that you've done basically builds it up, and now you are showing them how to implement it, by overcoming the problem of no or low implementation after the workshop. So giving them the solution. And the first thing, of course, they've got to do with that is take the assessment. They need to know how they deal with things, how they are impacting the organization and the team, and basically then the next step is the invitation. Now, when you invite, they're inviting all the people in their team. Now, in the CBCI system, the colored brain system, all the people are in one, basically there. So the moment you invite all of your team, all of the team members are there. You can see all of the colored brains, all of the different facets of how they are, which takes us to number 3, which is relationship. How are you affecting these people? It shows you specifically how you're affecting these people. It shows you all the miscommunication insights. And then it shows you specifically how these people are affecting you. And it's got these little skull and crossbones and stuff for the danger zone. And then for people who you're in their danger zone, and how you may have some issues with these people and how they may not tell you these things. And how all of this stuff. And then on top of that, of course, the goal is make it easy so you actually have problem solving. They don't have to think, because in this case, the system has got it all in there, and it basically just click on this person, and it tells you how you, with all of your brain color, and working with these people, or leading these people, or having a relationship with these people, or improving productivity with these people, how to do it. It gives you the whole instructions of everything of how to actually do it. So it's got to be easy to use. Okay, and of course, number 5 is expand. Now you want to, once the people within the team have got it, once you're in there, then expand. Now you can say, well, now you understand colored brain, now you understand how you make your team effective. Now let's take your team to the next level where we can improve productivity even beyond the understanding of ambiguity relief. Okay, and of course, that is it for today. I hope that this helps you to understand how you can use a simple system like, in this case, the colored brain communication inventory system that incorporates the ability to use and apply and implement things that you are learning across the board, and of course helps you to make more money in the process. Any questions you have, go ahead and just send us an email at support@directivecommunication.com. And of course, for more videos like this, please do see us at experts.mba/TV. This is Arthur Carmazzi wishing you great success.